And Corey Bombury, he's had one heck of a series as well, tournament that is, and he's so dangerous from the outside with that wicked shot that he has, and
he's
going to play a big part in the second half.
He's been a real leader on this team, 10 years experience in the NLL, currently playing with the Buffalo Bandits.
So Canada with possession here, they have a 1-goal lead. Sawicki now fires that one, that goes off the crossbar and out of play. Hot shot right there by Jeff Sawicki. Canada retains possession. In the corner right there, Abrams fighting for it. There's Prout. Abrams got the stick up high on Prout. Big battles along the boards here. Grant twisting and weaving for Team Canada. Gets it in front. Oh,
a huge save.
Thompson with a big save, and now Sid Smith will come back the other way. Smith will hand it off as he'll head to the bench. Secor. Powless. Vice. Powless with a shot. Cosmo another save for Team Canada. Scotty Self now coming out into Iroquois territory. Self. Dan Dawson, he'll slow it down now for Team Canada. He'll make some changes here. Shot just misses the mark. Dawson picks it up off the board. 6 on the shot clock. Nice cross court feed right there. Loose ball. And the Nationals come up with it. Still loose. Thompson has to bail out his defense there. Delby Powless looking for some options here. Geitch watching him. Cousins putting some lumber on him. Secor. Secor takes a shot. Cosmo stands up tall for Canada.
Canada's defense is really stepping up now.
Geitch. Oh, nice move by John Grant. Couldn't quite get to the net though. So Iroquois ball. 6:53 remaining here in the third quarter of play. 9-8 for Team Canada. Scored 2 quick goals here to open up this quarter. Self all over Roger Vice there. Dean Hill. Powless. There's the shot by Schindler. And that's stopped by Cosmo. Cosmo, outlet pass now. And Scotty Self couldn't hook up with his man. Brett Bucktooth with it now for the Iroquois Nationals. Bucktooth, the Secor. Oh, and a hit from behind by Cody Jamieson on John Gallant.
And that was just called an illegal pick. And Canada will get the ball back. That's what we were talking about earlier last half. You want to be aggressive with your picks. They didn't get away with that one.
So Kent Squire Hale coming back the other way, trying to get by Sawicki. Roger Vice. Bombury loses it momentarily. Scotty Self watching him now. Pick put on Self. 5 on the shot clock now. Vice has got to do something with it. Oh, behind the back pass, and there's the opportunity, and it's a goal.
That's a goal.
Bucktooth.
These guys have been the masters at cashing in on the broken play. Nice shot here, but it's Bucktooth who gets the rebound and just shows lots of patience. Cosmo goes down. Now, you can hear the buzzer going, and that's the 30-second buzzer, but that's the right call because the shot had gone on net. The original shot reset that buzzer.
So Brett Bucktooth has tied this game up at 9 apiece, and this one has been a seesaw battle. And we've seen this all tournament long, this Iroquois national team. They know how to use that clock.
And you know, the byproduct of specialization in the National Lacrosse League, you have offensive players, defensive players, is that you got a lot of guys that strictly play offense, and if they get stuck on defense, could be a mismatch. That time, earlier on, John Grant got stuck on defense. The Iroquois scored a goal. That time, Jeff Sawicki got stuck on defense, and the Iroquois made them pay. I'm not saying it was his fault, the goal, but these teams, they watch to see when there's a guy who's not a defensive specialist stuck on the floor.
Secor now moves in. Shot Cosmo with the save. Here comes Canada the other way. That's John Gallant of the Colorado Mammoth. Gallant, his pass to Ray, no good. Ray thought about shooting it right there, decides to pass it off, and he'll let it off the floor. Gillespie now for Canada. Here's an opportunity shot, stopped right there. Thompson shuts the door on Doyle. Okay, we're going to take a break right now. 4:06 remaining in this third quarter play. We're tied at 9 apiece, Canada and the Iroquois Nationals.
Sean Williams of Team Canada. Sean, what do you guys need to do better down the stretch?
You know what? We just got to stick to our game plan. You know, they, to their credit, they did some things and kind of got us out of what we wanted to do. I think we just stick to what we want to do down the stretch. We should be fine.
Sean, thanks for this.
Thank you.
And Peter, the Team Canada bench is a lot more quiet here in the second half than it was in the first half. They realize they're in a game.
Thank you very much, Matt. And you know, Sean Williams, everybody talks about John Grant, but Sean Williams had himself a great season in the National Lacrosse League. 36 goals, 55 assists, 91 points for the Rochester Nighthawks.
Also having a great tournament here. 13 goals, 13 assists. But it's tough really keeping track of the top scorers in this tournament because a lot of teams were giving guys the day off, you know, because Canada had 3 easy games in the round robin, so they were putting guys in and out of the lineup. John Grant missed the first 2 games, and he's not the only one. All these teams, we even saw with the Iroquois teams, they gave Brett Bucktooth the game off, but all the top guns are in today.
Here comes Canada now. 2-on-1 break. Nationals get some reinforcements in their own end, and that pass goes astray. Naganosh now for the Iroquois Nationals. He'll hand it off. Late stages here of this third quarter. We're even at 9 apiece. Schindler of the New York Titans. To Hill. Hill moves in. Cosmo with another save. He's had to be sharp here in the second half for Team Canada. Deitch to Dawson. Williams for Canada. Over to Dawson. Dawson fires one. Just misses the mark.
Oh, great job by Sean Williams.
Williams keeps that in play. 1 on the shot clock. No time on the shot clock now.
Williams prevented a breakaway there for the Iroquois by keeping that ball in. Even though there was just a couple seconds left on the shot clock, that one bounced over his head and the Team Iroquois was gone.
The jostling just in front of the goal right there. Schindler looking for someone. Got the Secor. He's got a shooting lane. Cosmo another stop. Long lead pass now. Scotty Self getting to it for Canada. Self to Steve Toll. Grant. Oh, Thompson with a save.
Wide open net for Toll off the rebound, and I don't know if that went off somebody's foot. Canada gets a 3-on-2 here. And Grant has been snake bitten lately, but here Steve Toll had the empty net, couldn't put it in.
Back to the live action now.
Grant scored both his goals in the first quarter and has had numerous scoring opportunities since then.
Dean Hill tries to get it to Bucktooth, loose ball. Canada gets it up the floor. Gaich. There's a chance. Doyle back to Gaich. And a save right there by Thompson. We're seeing stellar goaltending at both ends here, Brian.
Absolutely.
Dawson, or rather Grant got the ball stripped. Here comes Abrams now. Abrams. Nice pass, but Sid Smith couldn't handle it. So Wiki, back and forth action here now.
Sid Smith's exhausted.
Well, play along the boards right there as Grant knocks down his man. Into the final minute now of this third quarter. Jamieson, nice pass, and Delby Powles converts. And the Iroquois Nationals now take a 10-9 lead.
Once again, the Iroquois recognize they have an odd man. It's a 4-on-3, and they do not hold up and wait for the rest of the guys. Anytime you got an extra man, you take advantage of it, but the pass is through a crowd. Beautiful play. This is one of the things that U.S. players were telling me, that they couldn't believe how well this Iroquois team was. They said they can whip a pass through a crowd of sticks. If they see any opening, that pass is going.
So Powles with the goal. Seconds remaining now. Canada would love to get a marker here before this quarter ends to tie things up. Shot. Oh, Thompson. Great save, and that goes out of play.
Looks like Cosmo's coming off. Canada called the timeout.
Mike Thompson there, playing some solid goal for the Iroquois Nationals.
Oh, this game has been the game everybody's been looking forward to all week, and it's lived up to the advanced billing.
You see they're drawing up a play here at the Canadian bench.
That's Coach Eddie Como of the Rochester Nighthawks.
I think he knows a thing or two about winning.
Yes, he's won a few championships with the Toronto Rock and as an assistant, and won the championship with the Rochester Nighthawks. Ronnie Chatelain.
If one guy's out from pressure, stay
Not currently hooked up as a head coach or an assistant in any national lacrosse team, but he'll be there when he wants to. He helps coach his young son in hockey and lacrosse, and I'm sure when the time comes, when he's ready, he'll be in the NLL.
Okay, 20 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Cosmo has gone off for the extra attacker. And Canada will look to tie things up here before we head to the fourth quarter. Gillespie now. Take a look at the clock here.
They're just waiting for the right time to start.
Pass from Grant to Doyle doesn't work. And that'll be it for the third quarter of play. And we've got an exciting game here at the Halifax Metro Center. 10-9, Iroquois Nationals take the lead into the fourth quarter. We're going to take a break right now. You're watching the World Indoor Lacrosse Championships right here on Eastlink Television, the Maritime's #1 sports channel.